Hello friends, I hope you guys are doing well. I know it's been a long time since I've made a video because of some personal issues and timing problems. But now I'm back in order to sort of react on this sneak peek number 1 for the April update. And to be honest, I didn't really expect them to release this Rivals collaboration update this earlier, since they have posted that survey just like 1 month ago or something, which kinda gives me hope that they are gonna do another collaboration with Tokon or Marvel Wolverine or some of those games, which will be really exciting to see if they are gonna do. But there's no point speculating about those stuff at this moment. Now let's start with the sneak peek for the April update. Now at the very beginning of the sneak peek, they reveal all of the characters, which is kind of boring to show all of the characters at the very start, but nonetheless, let's move on. Now they reveal Jeff the land shark at the very first, which is really cool. If you have watched my last video about the survey, I have talked about it a little bit in there. I thought Jeff would be really cool addition to Marvel Future Fight, since he is so different than everything that we have in game, and having him could be really unique and cool, and they did just that, so I'm really happy for that. Not saying they did it because I said so, but still having him is really cool. And after the Jeff, we have Venom, new uniform for Venom, which is kinda unnecessary in my opinion, because last uniform of Venom is really useful and powerful even now. So new addition of the uniform could have been used for some other character who didn't get any uniform for so long, but they might be trying to market the game with the Venoms this look, which is very cool. I'm not complaining overall, he looks really fine, and we might be able to use him as a dual blade sword hero and villain at the same time, so that would be really cool. And after Venom, we have Moon Knight. Now Moon Knight also excites me very much, since Moon Knight was the second tier 4, I guess. He was just getting tier 4 before I quit the game for the second time, which was bad times back then. Now this was his last uniform, which was around like 4 or 5 years ago, I don't know. He got this uniform for his Moon Knight series season 1, and after that he didn't get anything. So it would be really cool addition, even look wise, and he might be really powerful in the new uniform as well. So that also looks very strong and promising to me. And the look they have picked for Moon Knight is also cool. If I forget to mention, I don't know. And the other character which caught me by a surprise was Luna Snow here. So she's getting Luna Snow Mirror 2099 uniform, which wouldn't really be my first pick from the rival, but nonetheless she is a really great addition to this update in my opinion, because she has been in that paywall hell for so long with this uniform, which is really cool looking. But now even the free-to-play players can use her and get to taste the might of mighty Luna Snow. That would be really cool. I would love to get this uniform as well. Luna Snow is a great addition after all. I have nothing else to say in here. One sad thing for me though, I have just upgraded my Gamora to tier 4, so she is mostly gonna be a waste if Luna is gonna be good, about which I have no questions, because she always has been crazy good with every single new uniform that she got. So if I hope they are not gonna mess it up this time. And moving on, another character that we have is Captain America here, who is again very interesting because of his last uniform that we have got, which is the zombie uniform. Again, could have been some other character who haven't got a uniform in a long time, but still I can see why they are picking all of the famous character from the Marvel Rivals to market Marvel Future Fight to the players who plays Marvel Rivals, which is a huge community at the moment, I guess. By picking all of these famous characters, they want to promote Marvel Future Fight even more to those players who really like these 4 or 5 famous characters. So that totally makes sense in a way. But with Captain America, the situation is very interesting. With his last uniform, he has indirect immortality if you have paid for the uniform of weapon hex. Now with the new uniform, he is not gonna have that, since he is mostly PvP. With the latest uniform additions, he has all of the PvP abilities in him. He has all damage immunity in the uniform skill, and into the skills he has ignore iframe in one of his skill, the skill number 2. Yeah, he has this skill right here, and he has recovery and penetration, and all of these effects make him really interesting. And at the same time, he is gonna lose the immortality from the zombie uniform with the weapon hex support. So the situation here is very interesting to see if he's gonna be pretty good for the PvP on his own, or are they gonna turn him to PvE? For both scenario, I will absolutely be fine, because I'll be picking all of these uniforms, and doesn't matter how good they are, they look absolutely cool. But I'll be buying them only at the anniversary discount, because we are gonna have anniversary discounts really soon. I'm gonna make a video about the anniversary as well, so stay tuned to the channel. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. But moving on to the sneak peek, we have some cool cutscenes. So the sneak peek was pretty okay. Sneak peek itself, I don't really prefer. They could have made some really great cinematic experience of like 30-25 seconds with the Marble Rivals design, but nonetheless it looks like a really good update with the characters that they have picked. Now let's go to the forums to see what the devs has to say about the update. Now, as always, greetings agent, this is CM Fragment of Marvel Future Fight. As fractured timeline converges into one, the heroes of Marble Rivals join the fray. Experience the spectacular combat delivered by these unique heroes from Marble Rivals right now. Welcome the newest addition, the Baby Land Shark, the eternal commander of the Avengers, and the Dark Symbiote's new abilities and looks. The Fist of Khonshu and the K-pop idol are also set to join the battle through an upcoming patch, so please stay tuned. We will provide more information through the patch details or the update details. Thank you. This means we are not gonna have any more sneak peeks. We don't know if we're gonna get more of the rivals characters or the uniforms at the mid-month. We are gonna know that in the patch details, so stay tuned for that as well. Now let's talk about Jeff the Land Shark a little bit. He is a rather strange, unique, and very interesting character. I'm really excited for him. Now, where could he fit in the Marvel Future Fight? Now, if you go over all of the elements and let's filter him, he could honestly be any type in game. He could be combat, could be speed, and could even be blast, and also universal as well. But I guess he would be either combat or speed from the rivals interaction that I have watched a little bit. So these two roles fit the most, but he could genuinely be any of these fours. And for the side, he could either be superhero or neutral. Most of the depiction that I have seen him is as a superhero, so I guess he will be a superhero. So about the gender, he could be male, since many of the reference says that he is a boy, baby boy, a little guy or something like that. So he could be a male, but I can totally see him being in the no gender category, so that would also be very interesting to see. And he could belong to either alien or other category, and also creature. If devs want to make something really different, they can make him creature. But in my opinion, he might be either alien or other type of species in Marvel Future Fight. Alien makes the most sense since he is in the team of Guardians of the Galaxy, so that is also really fascinating to look for what species he's gonna belong to. And with the instinct part, it will be equally interesting. In my guess, he's either gonna be order instinct character or justice character, or maybe destruction too, because he's a playful destructive little shark, so he could have destruction as well. So I cannot picture this guy in Marvel Future Fight. It is very strange character, so I'm really excited for that. So yeah, this was the sneak peek. I'm really hyped for the characters that we are getting in the update and also the uniform. By the looks of the community reactions into the forum and YouTube comments. Honestly, I don't really care much of the opinion of the public, because doesn't matter how good or bad decision the game makes, they are always gonna fight over some little or some stupid things and always gonna complain about it. So I don't really care much about the opinions, but still you can share some opinions if you have a valid opinion into the comments, and I hope I'll see you into the next video.